All right, you guys, I am so excited to get started setting this up today. After watching the live stream that Apartment Prepper hosted with the Family Man Prepper, and they were talking about the gardening, I got onto Amazon and I started searching for hydroponic grow systems, and this one showed up from iDOO, and it arrives in a box like this. And we're gonna go ahead and open it up, get it set up, and I'll let you guys see how easy it is from what I've seen on videos, how easy it is to get started. And we're just gonna go ahead and start growing things indoors. I will also leave a link down in the description box for you guys if you are interested in this as well. It was right around $70. And it got good reviews, so let's open this up and see what we got. All right, so this is how it comes. It comes packaged just like this. And we have, okay, so I already took out the instruction manual. I wanted to read up on it first, just so I could get an idea of what I was dealing with. And then it also has a quick start card here. Okay, and then I will show you everything that it comes with. All right, it came out of the box nicely, and everything is securely packed in this styrofoam. We have the grow light right here, and then the base of the unit. They're each secured in the side, so that's good. Okay, I removed all the packaging, and here is the top piece. It has the fan included, and it also has the different lights. You'll be able to set these lights for vegetables and another setting for flowers and fruits. And so we're going to set this off to the side. We have our base here with 12 sections for growing seedlings. Take the top off here. We're going to see everything that we have inside that comes with the kit. We have the grow sponges. These are markers to mark what you're growing. These are the little lids that go on top of these little circles. This is to close that off so that if you're not growing anything, it will keep the moisture inside. These are the containers or the little holders that the sponges go in. These are the little caps that go over the sponges after you get them put into the base, and that will create the greenhouse effect to get the seedlings to sprout. It's another package of sponges. This right here goes in here. This will be the adjuster. This is the rod to adjust the height of the light, the grow light on top. These plant food solutions, A and B, you're supposed to mix these with water and pour them into the base. And the other box contained our cord. Oh, and the other thing, you'll notice that it did not come with seeds. You can pick your own, and so what I did was pick some things that I know I can grow easily and that we would eat immediately, and that would be lettuce and some spinach, and then I also got some chives. So we're gonna get this started and see what we can get going with those. And skip to the end if you're like me. You want to just get right to the end. I wanted to record more of the unpackaging and setting everything up, but there were just too many steps. I didn't have a stand for my phone, and it was becoming too hard to just hit record and stop and record and stop. So I'm going to back up from here and show you. This is the final product, what everything looks like. Isn't that cute with the little markers here, your labels. I'm going to explain what all of this stuff is here. I'm going to back up and just show you all of the products. I'll be keeping a playlist and keeping track of how these look, every, week or 2 weeks or month or whatever. So let's go back and I'll walk you back and show you what all of these things are, and we'll talk about it. Okay, when I was unpackaging everything, I didn't have all of the correct terminology for everything that was in the package. What is included are 24 grow sponges, 12 baskets, those are plastic, You get 1 bottle of the A solid nutrients, 1 bottle of the B solid nutrients. You get 12 plastic hats. Those are the little domes that go over your plants. You get 12 tags. You get the extendable pod, which is the rod that will extend your lights up and down. Of course, you get your plug adapter and the rubber stopper, which I have no idea where that goes. I probably should not have that left over, huh? I don't know where that goes. And then we've got 6 of those covers that cover the holes on the base, the instruction card, which I showed you. You get these 12 basket labels, and I will explain what those are. I had to do some checking on that because I actually thought they were just labels for like the tops, but no, there's actually a purpose for those. And then of course I'm holding the manual, and you get that. So this is everything. And the other extra things that you will need will be your seeds, because they do not come in your kit. And then you will also need either distilled water, filtered water. You can use tap water, but your tap water has all kinds of chemicals in it. And you don't want to use well water. That is mentioned in the manual. You don't want to use the well water either. So be careful of the water that you use. So showing you an up close look of what these are. This is the plastic basket. You get 12 of these, 1 for each slot. And then you put your grow sponge in there. And so the process is that you get your grow sponge wet. Then you put it in your basket, and then you put a few seeds down into that hole, okay? And then you actually put one of these labels on it. And apparently, I did not know this, so I had set everything up, and then I was like, oh, these aren't just stickers, they actually have a purpose. These things, see how there's a little hole, you can take the little hole out of there, but then they also are very, very flexible, and apparently, this is to help keep mold and things from getting on your sponges. Some people have had to either cover their sponges with foil to help with the mold. What iDOO has done is that they will actually send you some of these, and of course you can get replacements, and you just put these right over the baskets, and then your seedlings will sprout right up through there, and this will actually help with the mold problem. So I did not know that, but I did some research on it from some other people who own these, and that's what they are used for. Apparently they didn't used to do this, but now they're starting to do it, which I think is actually nice, which also helps me justify my purchase that I got the most up-to-date model. And so then here's your little domes, and you saw them on there. You just, once you're done, you just put your little domes on top of your basket. And let's see, and then your markers, or your tags they're called. These are cute, you know, I just wrote on them with a Sharpie. And then your plant food, I did mix it with distilled water again, and then you only put in 5 milliliters per gallon, or per liter actually. The base of the unit held exactly 1 gallon of water, and you need to keep it at that level, 4 liters, at 4 liters, in order for the water to be able to be touching all of the roots and everything, touching the grow baskets and the sponges. You want to make sure that it does not get down. And apparently if it does get down below 1.5, or if it gets down there, then a little sound will go off, and you need to make sure that you fill it up again. So so here is what we did. We put the seeds into the sponge. We have the sponge in the basket. We put the little sticker on the top, and then we put the little dome on top. Then we put them into our base, added the plant food, and then I turned everything on. And that was it. Now, it does seems like it's very easy. It was just a little bit, I don't want to say complicated, but down inside the base, the pump is there. And mine was like attached to this little part. It snaps in, and mine was actually not snapped into where it goes. It was just like taped to the side. So I don't know why it was like that. Maybe it came out during shipping. I don't know, but I snapped it in there. I was a little concerned because if I had it the right way or not. And so again, I had to go watch someone else who has one of these models and just try to peek and make sure that I did it right. So this will tell you the control panel settings that are on top of the light. For the vegetable mode, it will run on the 16-hour on, 8-hour off cycle. So what it automatically does this. The fan and the water mode, the pump runs, it's 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off. Here in the manual, they're giving you gardening tips for maximum harvest. At some point when your seedlings get up to a certain point, you're going to want to separate and leave one seedling in the grow sponge, and then you want to make sure that you're going to be pruning them along the way. And so this tells you about your lights, and it tells you about all these other wonderful things about your unit and about growing, which I'm excited to learn more. And of course, then you've got an FAQ section, and then it tells you device maintenance on how to change the water and clean your pump. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm also excited to see how these things grow, how we do with indoor gardening. I did pick seeds. Where did they go? I did pick seeds that are going to take probably a long time to germinate. They're going to take about 2 weeks to germinate. I've got some in here that will germinate 7 to 15 days, some 10 to 15 days. So it's going to be a couple weeks probably before I see anything at all. So I'm going to have to be patient, but that's okay. I'm going to be learning as I go, and so I'm excited to share the journey with you. I also left a link down in the description box for this unit, this model, which is the iDOO model ID IG301. This, I think, is the most current model, and it has the updated baskets. It has the stickers, also the markers. Instead of a point, it's actually, they go in the little holes that are on the unit, and they fit in there better. So apparently they've made some upgrades, and I'm happy that I got the upgraded stuff.